Recipe Harper. Thanks for coming, everybody. Italy, 900 BCE, long before the Roman Empire, the Etruscans occupied the center section. This Alpan. Alpan is an Etruscan god of fire. All of my paintings are named after gods of fire. Alpan is a goddess, and he's usually shown naked, commanding storm clouds, rubbing them together, and making lightning. Alpan per Heliodor. Heliodor is a beryl mineral with trace amounts of iron, which gives it a golden tone. It's a Greek word, and it means rays of the sun. Gold leaf, acrylic, and spray paint on canvas salvage. As an eco-centric artist, I only upcycle materials. This canvas is from Goodwill Industries, who provides training and classes to help people get jobs. I also frequent the Salvation Army, who gives food and clothing and shelter to the homeless. This canvas originally had a visual in the background of a fire truck. And I worked, usually on all of my paintings, you can see through the gems, you can see the pattern, you can see what's behind it. But this, I could not make the fire truck work with this gem. So the fire truck did disappear completely. But there's painted smoke to hint at the fire truck that's behind. Penumbra, which means a grayscale. It means an ombre between black and white. That's how I design my sculptures, is I will take whatever recycled materials that I'm using. On one side I start with white, and on the absolute opposite side, it's black. And then I blend the tones in between is how I design these. 2,976 carat diamond. This is 144 carat isosahedron. I draw these shapes using a compass on paper, and then I lay it on wood and cut it out with a table saw, and then glue them together so they are all hollow. These are repurposed glass and plastic beads, and they are from a trip to New Orleans for Mardi Gras. And there's little beads in here too, especially like the little tube beads. They're from Remainders, which is a recycling center in Pasadena. Jera, brilliant cut diamond. Jabil, brilliant cut diamond. Jera and Jabil are two names for the same Babylonian god of fire, who's usually seen carrying a torch. Gold leaf, silver leaf, repurposed broken dishes, ceramics, porcelain, glass, sand, all on canvas salvage. The sand from this is from my local fire department that has a sandbox, and it provides for the public sand to make sandbags. Gold leaf throughout art history is known for surrounding figures to deem them divine. These two paintings were inspired by Cynthia Pina for this show. She suggested I do 2D work using texture like my 3D work. The idea, it comes from tie-dyeing discarded clothes. Any questions?
What the red and yeah.
That's broken glass. This is from Remainders. This is Remainders is that recycling center that has crafts goods in Pasadena. That's where I got these and I kept them. I just thought, oh, it's a little ombre to go into this gem. And that's called fire in a gem. If you see a rainbow from it, the white part is brilliance, but that's called fire. Yes.
What's this preoccupation with gems?
Oh, my grandfather was a diamond cutter, and they are my muse. They're abstract geometrics. It just gives me a guide.
We learned the diamond business. So this is like the facets of the cut diamond.
Yes.
And then also all the light that you said, it's if you put it next to the sun, you can see all the rainbow colors and this is what
Thank you. Oh, you appreciate it. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing that I saw here, actually, I saw the facets of a cut diamond. There are 62, I think.
Yeah, brilliant cut. It has 58 facets. It's designed by Tolkowski. He was Polish in 1918, and he lived and was an engineer in London.
Yeah.
And that's the diamond is forever. That is the brilliant cut, and it gives you the most brilliance, which is the light, and the fire, and the outside's called luster.
Good.
I looked at a photograph for this one. This one was done a couple of years ago. I wanted to master something, and that was to draw these gems. And I do not look at images anymore. I can do it myself.
Yeah, good.
I find that talking about legacy, you are just making alive the legacy of your grandfather. So you are making a sort of homage to him, and also to make it live again the legacy that he left to you, in a way. So it is a sort of cycle, like Max Coppola says, cycle of birth and rebirth and these kind of things that you are living also to future generations. So starting from what you received from your grandfather is something just a note, but it is quite interesting to see what happened inside you with this legacy.
Well, thank you. Yes,
Okay.
I love that. Very good thought.
When you're young, you absorb images and you don't even know that they are
Yes.
right here. And then during life, with association, brings this part or that part because it's all stored there. You don't know.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. Like for instance, little thing, like I play tennis. There is a passage that goes to the courts, and it's concrete, and there are two lines there. All of a sudden, without even knowing, I have a painting that has those two lines, and then I have to know why I came. And then the next day, I went to the tennis court and I saw this thing, and I said, okay, it came from here. So it's like stay in you don't even know, but then, and this also influences between artists. You saw some, we are not disconnected. We have, we looked at works of others and so forth, and it's in there. And then one day it going out in our style, but it's like handwriting, but the assets came from the original.
Very, thank you. That really helps me. That says a lot. I really appreciate your comments.
No, because that's how I feel
Really?
when I see your work.
Thank you,
Andre,
Cynthia.
Andre, are you ready? Andre, are you ready?
You see,